This is a topic so severe, I'm not gonna change my clothes. On the CD section, you know what happened this weekend. We've all heard it. I'm just reiterating. Remy Ma has dropped a diss track towards Nicki Minaj, and for all intents and purposes, people who don't have a lot of time on other things like me have been focusing on it and debating and creating much discussion. What I'm bringing here, perspective-wise, is yes, this is a true up, no holding back kind of diss, and man, it's good to hear. It's nice to hear something like someone is not just being called out and being maybe asked for a response, but there's just so much to digest about this. I wasn't hesitant to hear it, but also I was like, a diss track in 2017, we know what happened in 2015, how's this gonna go down? And given Remy Ma's background, she came out of prison 6 years, or after a 6-year stint, got this whole thing with Fat Joe and all the way up last year. That was just huge success, and now released the joint project with him, and then suddenly drops this out of nowhere. Nicki responds with the album sales for Plata or Plumo, and that's one attack form. But what Remy was dropping, when I first heard the thing, it was like the first 2-3 minutes, I was like, okay, she's laying some groundwork for the sheet there, and then it just got like, okay, damn, all right, SpongeBob comment. And then what got me, even though I had read about her brother being mentioned, when I officially heard what was being said, I'm like, we got to go back to Drake and Meek Mill last 2015 when that happened, because there was shit he said and threw it in there. Even he was being directional with obviously talking about Meek. It wasn't to the level of like completely bringing in like a family member and just ripping apart those scenes. So what Remy did was it was on some No Vaseline type of level, where she was going after someone just with a circle and getting just gritty about like it was like a Rocky 3 moment where you got this level of success and you've been doing shit, and then just someone from just the boonies, just someone who's really been to the edges of the earth, coming at you like, I'm really here to challenge you. This is some theatrical release right now we're in the midst of. The opinion I would want to say, it would be nice that Nicki Minaj were to respond. The reality though, it seems, is that she does have an image. Like, it wouldn't necessarily be the greatest thing if she responded, but she is a rapper. She is in the hip hop fields. It's such an interesting chess move she's got at the moment. Like, where do you put your piece right now? And it's fascinating as anybody in any field, like if you want to transpire it to business, law, mathematics, whatever, like there's gonna be challenges. It's literally an obstacle she's at right now, and like we are, and we're just on the edges of like the fight circle. Like, oh, is she gonna throw back, or like what's gonna happen? It's fascinating. It's a cool kind of like hip hop case study, if you will, because of course there is more important shit going on in the world, and more ridiculous shit, and even happier stuff going on, and Oscar mishaps and that's a funny thing. As far as this thing in hip hop right now, it's interesting, it's fun, especially it being MCs who have both have a lot of grit, a lot of background, and different levels of success. So it's a cool mash, and it's been a minute too, like a nice little diss thing where it wasn't. It's funny too that it's someone that's kind of in that the 6 degrees, within 6 degrees of Drake and Meek Mill. Literally, she was in between a whole nother beef, and now she's got her own thing. It could have been anybody else, anything else, and so it's a cool little ride we're gonna see right now. If this is gonna be another like spring summer thing, like the whole Meek Mill thing. So it's just interesting. It makes you want to just move your hands together, just like yes. So I'm at the very least, I'm happy about it. I'm definitely glad we have a little bit of a friction. I'm excited. If we're not gonna get Chris Brown versus Soulja Boy, if we're not gonna get the Future 3-peat, we're having this. We're gonna have some popcorn on this, all right? On the CD section, man. Section.
Some niggas can say I changed on them.